Mr. Popo?
Hell yeah.
Mr. Popo. He said Kevin looked like Mr.
what?
Popo.
After the match.
After the match, Kevin looked like Mr. Popo.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Okay. So leave it to Sony to hit you with a tweet to blow up the planet. So out of nowhere, they released
From out of nowhere!
Yes. From out of nowhere. You should have
Yes.
Orton on the side of it.
We gotta get that sound, the sound bits, man. I'm telling you, we're fucking up right now. We need-
Looking for the elimination.
the sound bits.
From out of nowhere, Sony reveals new DualSense controller for the PlayStation 5. So it's not the DualShock 5 like everyone assumed.
Right.
I mean, why wouldn't you assume? It's PlayStation. They don't change names. But apparently this is the DualSense now.
DualSense.
So what makes this controller different besides the look? Well, let's talk about the look first.
I like it.
Do you like it?
I think. All right. Actually, there's two things I feel about.
Okay.
I think it looks sexy, right?
It's sleek. It does look sleek.
reminds me of the Avengers costumes in the end game, you know, at the end without the red shit on there. But the bad thing is there's a lot of white on there. And you know what happens when you have a lot of white on the controller? You're going to get some mysterious yellowish stains when you have it too long.
Usually.
Nah, it's a lot of dead skin.
All right.
Check it
It's
out.
gonna be a lot of dead skin.
Yeah, a lot of dirty hands up on there.
I agree with you,
Yep.
man. I like the look of it.
But I do like it.
I've been looking online. A lot of people don't like this look.
Really?
Because it's different.
And a lot of people, because it's a very big departure from what they've always had.
I get an Xbox vibe from it, though.
It does look like it.
What I like about it is the fact that the buttons are white also, and on top of that, it reminds me of, I don't know what the hell car. I'm not big into cars or anything like that, but I've seen a supercar in the same color scheme like that, and it looks like
Like an Audi?
it's something like that. Yeah, but it's
Like an Audi R8, something like that.
Yeah, but like done in the same color pattern and the same scheme, and it looks really nice, man.
Yeah.
I like it. It also looks like a stormtrooper kind of.
Yeah, like
Always. I mean,
Yeah,
like always.
the controller looks really, really, really slick. I like it. I really like the way it
It's
looks. I
sexy.
just hope
I
it
think
comes
it's
in
sexy.
purple at some point.
It looks like
purple would be fly.
Another
Looks
thing is
awesome.
that it makes me wonder, like looking at the controller. You know, the controller is indicative of what the console will look like. So now this is giving me a better idea of what the PS5 console itself, even though
we'll get into that.
they haven't revealed it.
We'll get into that.
But the dev kits and all that, it's just I don't know.
think-
A lot of thoughts are going in my head, man.
I think it looks like what is it? The Portal gun.
Oh my god!
It looks like it's from Portal.
I
The
like that
Portal
design.
gun.
Question:
Somebody
does,
said-
Curved. It's a curvy.
do
look.
the buttons have colors or no?
No, not in that
no.
picture. Not in that picture. No.
Just
No.
black outlines,
I
I
think-
think.
I think colors
No,
on the
the
buttons.
triggers are black.
Right.
I saw the color. I saw people put colors on it, and
Yeah.
it looks different. It does. I'm not gonna say it looks bad, but I think it looks sleeker without the color, and you don't really need it. Who cares? But
Okay.
I do like the fact that they are see-through buttons and see-through controller. So that I always like that type of plastic. I mean, it's still a PlayStation controller because the thumbsticks are in the same spot, obviously,
Right.
and that's always the main complaint if you're playing first-person shooters or something like that. That
Yes.
they are aligned, so it's harder to control that way. But it does look like a PlayStation 4 controller and an Xbox controller put together.
At the same
But that's
time.
just looks though.
Well, we don't know how it feels. Obviously, they
the
changed
features.
how the controller looks, and since it's been the same since PlayStation 1, basically, with the DualShock, the feel of how it goes on your hand. If you don't like the way the Xbox feels, I'm pretty sure it feels more like an Xbox than a PlayStation now.
I get I get an Xbox vibe from it.
But
But is that good or bad? Because Xbox is known for failure. No, I'm sorry, Chalk. I'm just fucking with you, Chalk. I had to fuck with Chalk.
Yo, guys, I gotta go.
I think they have a better controller, but the D-pad was always the problem.
I'm about to end this call.
Oh, we lost Chalk.
Oh, no.
Oh, we lost him, guys.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
someone's gonna have to monitor the chat.
Oh shit. Oh,
The
no.
D-pad was always the problem on the Xbox controller, so preferably, hopefully, this is going to feel good. The L and R buttons are different. They look different. So to talk the difference of this controller, it has haptic feedback. We said this before in our videos. It lets you feel like mud on the tires and like if you're rolling loose sand. and
That's
stuff like
freaking
that.
awesome, man.
That's cool.
So
They
it
also
is-
said like if you have a bow and arrow, you can feel
Well,
the tension.
well, that's adaptive triggers. So if you have bow resistance or
That's
tension,
awesome.
So it'll shake or whatever if you're holding it down. So I mean, I don't know how that's gonna
Hold it down.
yeah. I don't know how that's gonna be as you're playing, but I mean,
Bow and
immerse
arrow, hold
yourself-
it down.
It's got nothing on HD Rumble.
to immerse
Nothing on
yourself in the
HD
game, we'll see
Rumble.
if it is better than the HD Rumble, Kev. So no one even knows what that is.
Of course, you guys. Of course,
How many
you
games
guys don't.
supported?
Of course
Exactly.
you guys don't.
So the share button has
A
been
million.
changed. So let's move on. The share button has been changed into the create button, which is the share button. So how many times have any of us used the share button on any of these
Never.
controllers? Not really.
I have.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly. Out of 5 of
Just
us,
stream.
only one of us uses that.
I mean, no. If you are streaming on the console and you're not using anything like
Is the
OBS,
share button is that?
It's
is that-
to record your
So
stuff.
it's
and
a
stuff like
record.
Oh, I used that maybe twice in the
Yeah, yeah.
Assassin's Creed when the glitch would happen.
I used it once in my old
I
apartment.
probably should have used it more though, because there was some funny shit that goes on.
that. But they changed that to a create button, so who knows if they're gonna add more creative
Probably the
stuff
same
to
shit.
it. They did add a mic and a mute button built into the controller,
Yeah, that's
so if you
cool.
don't have a headset, you can still talk to your people.
That
That's
I
cool.
like.
Oh, that's
That I like.
dope.
That's
That's dope.
That's pretty cool.
It's really
Yeah.
cool.
So you don't have to look around for a
No
headset all the
headsets.
time. I mean, it's still probably gonna be way better to have a headset, but if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need to say, hey,
Worst case scenario.
But
Yeah, you
built
could use
in,
it.
you have a headset.
yeah,
That's awesome.
light bar is not on the back of the controller anymore or the top of the controller.
Nice.
I don't know how that's gonna work with the VR or anything like that. That
They
used
probably
it.
have dedicated controllers for that.
It's on the left and right side of the touchpad, so it's very small. So I don't know if they can even see that light, but who knows how it's going to work. It might work totally different. And it uses USB-C instead of micro USB. Finally, thank you. So now we can have one
Shit.
wire instead of looking for old wires for your old Android and stuff. Like these will work fine. But the main thing that this makes me wishy-washy about is that color scheme. It's not a bad look to show it that it's different. Because, you just see a regular controller, it's like, oh, it's all black. It's the same thing as always. But this makes it stand out. At least I think they're going to still have, different color variations. Hopefully when they first come out, it's just not this color. And there is a black one also.
I don't know, man. I like this color. I like
But
this color.
it makes
I
me
like
think of
it
the
a lot,
system.
man.
And I really don't, me personally, I don't want a white and black system. I don't know how it
Be
looks,
racist.
obviously. But yeah, it has nothing to do with race.
Damn racist.
yeah, you racist, man.
But no, it makes
You
me
don't want no
think,
mixed colors.
it makes me think of the dev kit unit and like, oh, they're gonna make the V white and the bottom black. I don't want that look.
You heard Jay sound like a redneck.
Yeah.
Black and white should never mix again.
You gotta
You
segregate
gotta
them.
segregate them. Gotta
Segregate the whites and the blacks.
As far as making the system look sleek,
Fuck, man.
as far as making the system look sleek and putting into your with your
dude.
TV and everything, that color scheme is a little off. But I don't know what it looks like, so I
I'll tell
can't
you
say
one thing.
anything.
You're
right
still
now.
gonna get it though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the IPs that are
Still
on
gonna
it.
get it.
All
Like I
those
said,
games that are coming out.
everyone gets used to what a system looks like, but that color scheme for the default system is a little weird. To
I
me.
think it's sexy.
But I mean,
I like it.
I like
I
it.
think it's
Xbox-
dope. I just want it in purple.
But the Xbox One S was that color, so I can't say I wouldn't buy a system that looks like that. But it can't. I don't want it to look like the V shape with that color scheme.
You know what's weird is like the first PlayStation was like a
Gray.
gray,
It was
gray
ugly.
color.
Ugly
It was
gray.
like a gray color. But
Yeah, it was ugly.
there was nobody said anything about it.
It was just like an old gray.
Yeah.
An old gray.
The ugliest, to me personally, I think the ugliest PlayStation was the 2. PlayStation 2 looked like an old VCR. That shit looked ugly.
PS2
It
was
did.
ugly. Yes,
That
it was.
disgusting.
The slim
and it was
was
just
dope.
black. It was boring. It was just a
I'm
black.
happy you said that. If you look at a lot of systems, right, like like the PlayStation 1,
Right.
PlayStation 2,
Right.
you look at the Saturn, all black. You
Yep.
look at the Dreamcast, white.
Boring.
Like everyone, but everyone, no one complained about it.
Right.
But once you start giving people like options,
Combinations.
I want this. It needs to have a hint of this, or else what? You're not gonna get the damn system.
Yeah.
You're gonna get it anyway.
yeah, man.
It's okay to have preference, but it's not going to deter you from picking up the damn system
Yep.
at the end of the day. It's what it
Actually,
is.
I do remember the Dreamcast when they came out with the Dreamcast and it was that color. It wasn't black like every Sega system.
Yeah.
And there were people that were like, "What the hell, man? Why isn't it black?" Like, and they did release a black version. It was a what was a Sega Sports edition, like a special
Yeah,
edition.
they had them. They had a
But-
bunch of them. They had a blue one. They had a green one.
Yeah,
Pink
but-
one. Hello Kitty.
I was straight up like, who cares? Is it
Exactly.
gonna play good
We're gonna
games?
find out. I mean,
Exactly.
Like,
Yo, if the system was pink, I'd be like, I don't care. Does it have my
Yeah.
games?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't care if it has glitter.
Exactly.
Who gives a shit? Put rhinestones on
Exactly.
that bitch. I don't
Yeah,
The
Sonic
GameCube-
Adventure was fire. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That had no.
The GameCube
Like, well,
was a
like,
purple box.
I
no one
understand
cared.
it though to a certain extent. Like I know in the PC world now, like the gaming PC gamers, they're all about the LEDs and stuff and the RGB colors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They deck out their computers with like different colors and different like all different types of variations of like it's like decking out a fucking like car or whatever. Like if you like a race car. But
Yeah,
it's
People like options.
Yeah, no, options are
Options
cool.
are always
options,
good.
Options are if you say, hey,
Options
it's
are
like
always good.
the Amico, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the wood grain? Do you want? I mean,
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Does
but
it matter,
if
though?
if he just said we just have this and that's it, okay,
Right.
cool.
Right.
I'm still gonna. Does it play games? Okay, cool.
Yeah. If the Miko
know?
was just wood grain, that's it. That's the only thing. Like
How dare you?
Yeah, like, no, all right.
Like, no, I'm gonna buy this shit.
Becky, it's
Earthworm
because the
Jim, I wanna play.
Dreamcast was like that. The Dreamcast was glittery and pink, so that's why you
Was
can
it?
picture it. Yes,
That was off the top of the dome.
There
That's
was
where it
one.
came from.
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, I mean, like I said, now they've done this. It looks good. It looks like it's a better controller than the like a regular DualShock 5. It's at least it's something interesting.
right.
They have had people color it online to make the different colors, so that's interesting that you can have the back, the bottom black and the top different colors. So that's a cool thing they could do down
Yeah,
the line.
if they reverse it, it still looks cool.
But I mean, like I said, now show us the system, y'all.
yeah. Yeah.
We're ready. We're ready to see the system actually
Yeah,
show us
man.
the controller, and I think that you'll drop it hopefully pretty soon.
Yeah, that's good.
But
Because,
why,
like,
I'm
why
glad
is
that
it
they did
called the DualSense? What's the
'Cause it's
the
not
two
DualShock.
difference?
Because it's not dual shock.
mad sensitive.
It's a lot. It's another sense to your body.
You feel more
It's
senses.
in touch with its feelings.
Yo, could you imagine, like, in the future,
Man.
they come out
It's
with a
a- it's
controller
a-
that sends you
listen.
shocks through your body?
Yeah, right.
I'd be
They've
like,
had
nah.
some. Look at the Mad
Like-
Catz controller.
Like,
They
like
actually-
actual shocks?
No,
yeah,
they
'cause they're so
actually-
badly made that they shock you.
That's controller.
They didn't
I'm,
test it
I'm
enough for the
actually.
shock you.
I saw this. I didn't watch it. I should have clicked on the damn video, but I saw this video thumbnail, and it said that they rigged. I don't know what system it was, but they rigged the system, fighting game. I think it was Street Fighter
Shit.
5, and the loser gets a shock, and they rigged the fucking controller to
Latch on you.
to give you an electric shock
Oh,
if you lose.
shit.
And for every punch you. For every hit you take, you get an electric shock.
I'm sure they didn't play
Oh,
that
And
game.
chill.
they had a tournament, and they did that. I was like, I should have clicked on this video. It looked interesting.
I'll tell you
I
one thing.
gotta say, it
I would
looked
love to
interesting.
Yo,
see-
people could die.
Yo, I would love to see Chalk and Turk
Wow.
do that in Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Yo, Kevin, his head would be
Oh my
fried.
God.
You see every vein in his head come out.
Dude.
He would
got
look, he would
pain
look like the
involved?
Japanese version of the dude. with the
Wow.
face.
Oh, dude, it was great.
You would be purple.
I gotta see if I can find it in my video
Mr.
history,
Popo?
but-
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Popo. He said Kevin looked
Wait,
like Mr.
what?
Popo.
After the match.
After the match, Kevin looked like Mr. Popo.
but anyway,
But yeah, that's a joystick they should have. That's why it's called Sense. Yeah.
Come on, man.
let us know what you think in the comments, yo.
Come on.